Hey guys, I'm coming at you with a slightly different video today. I am going to show you all of my bookmarks. Hi, I'm Alyssa. Welcome to my channel. I'm about to show you all of my bookmarks. I hope you enjoy this video. Because I'm lazy and I don't want to organize these in order, we're just gonna go randomly. So the first two have a lot of sentimental attachment for me, and they are these two little like cutout paper ones that a girl I used to babysit for, who I miss very much, and she was one of my favorite kids ever. She made these for me, and I don't use them because I really don't want them to get like messed up because they're just like printer paper, but they mean so much to me because she made them, because she knows I love reading and I love her and I miss her. The next one is one of my favorites, and that is this Belle one that I got when I went to Disney World, and we went to the Belle exhibit, ride, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I'm not a Disney World connoisseur. I'm too poor for that. My friend got this as like a thing because she participated and she gave it to me, and it's one of my most prized possessions because it's literally beautiful and stunning and has some of my favorite colors and has my bae Belle on it, so like obviously I'm gonna love it. Next, we're gonna run through some bookstore ones because I always have a lot of those. The next one is a prized possession, and that is one that I got from the Strand when I went to New York. What was that, 4 or 5 years ago? And I love it, and it's stunning and great and has great memories attached to it. The next several ones are all for the same bookstore, and they are for a used / new like combined bookstore in Vero Beach, Florida, that I absolutely loved when I used to live in Florida. I used to go as much as I could. It was a hike for me, but I used to go when I could, and I loved these bookmarks that they made, and they made more of like these like simpler ones, but this is actually what the bookstore itself looks like, so that's why like it's so cool, and I love that store and the people in it, and I have really good memories connect to it because I went to so many book signings there. And then I got these two from a bookstore in Miami that I went to twice in my lifetime, and I went to a signing there, and it was really cool. The experience was amazing. We got there like crazy early for the book signing, like stupid early, like hours and hours and hours ahead of time. And we actually met the owner. He like came in and talked to us, and he was like, wow, that's so cool that you guys are here so early, like that's so like commendable. And like I'm pretty sure he like bought us something from like the cafe that they have in there. It was one of the best book experiences I've ever had, like talking to the bookstore owner. So cool. Next one is another location one, and it's this really cool like flip open Key West bookmark that I love a lot, and it just like clips like that, and it's so cute. And I can't remember if I bought this myself or somebody else bought it for me. Couldn't remember, unfortunately, because I went to Key West, but like, did I buy it myself or did somebody else buy it for me? Can't remember. Next several are all book related bookmarks. The first one is Wonder by R.J. Palacio. I love Wonder. I stand by that book. I think it's amazing, and I love having this bookmark. The next one is one of my favorite books, and that is Furthermore by Taheda Mafi. I don't talk about it often, but I think it's a wonderful middle grade book. I think it has a really good representation of what a 12-year-old girl is actually like in real life. You know, she very much felt like a 12-year-old. Next one is like actually really special to me, and that is this Lunar Chronicles bookmark, and you can tell it's old because it only has Cinder and Scarlet on it. I got this when I went to my first Marissa Meyer book signing, and it was for Scarlet. I ended up going years later when Winter got released, but this is a really prized possession of mine because I've had it for so long, and I love the Lunar Chronicles and Marissa Meyer. This is a really random one that I never use, but I keep it because it has good memories. I got it from my local library at the time. They were having this like summer reading club thing, and you signed up and you could like get entered to win a prize at the end of the summer, and it was really fun. And then like I think at the end we all like ended up talking about the books that we had read throughout summer or something like that. I don't know, it was like one of the few book club experiences I've had. I know I haven't really been a part of a book club really. I was for like a very short period of time, but like I'm not in one, and I haven't been in one in forever. So it was just, I love the memories attached to it. The next three are some of my coolest bookmarks, which are actually all from the same person, and it's somebody I used to live with, and she used to go traveling a lot, and she got me all of these amazing bookmarks because she knows I'm into reading, and I love that when people get me books that are like really specifically geared towards me. Like, hello, so thoughtful. The first one is, you know, I don't need to explain that. I don't need to explain that, but yeah, she got it when she was there. And yes, other beautiful one is this Turkish woven bookmark that is so neat. I haven't even taken it out of its packaging because hello, like, it's stunning and I wouldn't want to mess it up, and I love it, and it's like one of my favorite ones that I own. The next one actually has its own envelope because it's that special. It's this place where you actually specifically get a bookmark made for you, and like she had this made for me, and like, wow, kindness. And I love it. It's the colors are stunning, and I will always love this bookmark. It's one of my favorite things ever. Basically, to win my heart is through buying me bookmarks. So if you thought of me and you got me a really thoughtful bookmark, we're friends forever. The next one is a book depository one that I got through a book trade that I love, even though I haven't ordered from Book Depository because I'm too poor for that. The next one is one I bought forever ago, and I actually bought it at MegaCon in Florida. Like, I don't know. Years are such a crazy time. Yeah, wow. I don't know. A really long time ago, I was a teen and I bought it. I don't know why I went to MegaCon because I wasn't into anything that people go to MegaCon for. But I bought this bookmark. Next one is one of my absolute faves, and it's this pretty one, this very, very pretty one that I don't know if I can tell it on camera, but it like, there you go. It shifts color. It's like, can you hear that? It's got like a protectant, like film thingy, texture thing. And my aunt bought it for me, and I love her, and she's one of my favorite people ever. And this is just a beautiful bookmark because she's a beautiful person and I love her. And I will probably also never use it because I love her so much I would never want to hurt it. Next one is the first in many ones that the tassel has died, because tassels don't stay on bookmarks that get used, period. They don't stay on. That's why I don't like using ones that I really love with a tassel, because they come off. This is a really cool metal one that I actually use pretty frequently, like especially in hardback books. My sister bought it at like a vintage or a thrift shop, and the tassel has been long gone for a long time, but it's so pretty, and I love using this one all the time. So if you're watching this, Nicole, which I know you're not, thanks. Next one has great memories attached to it, and it is this cool bookmark that I got when I went to St. Augustine. Fun fact, I lived in Florida for 11 years, and I didn't go to St. Augustine until I moved to New Jersey. Yep, you heard me right. I did not go to St. Augustine until I moved, and then I went for a trip and then went to St. Augustine. That's just how it works. I mean, that's just how it be sometimes. But this one's really nice because it's like razor thin, and that's great. I love, like, there's a bookmark for every type of book, you know, and this is just great for a lot of types of books because it's so thin and it just gets in the crevice of the book and stays and doesn't come out. But on the other hand, if it doesn't have like a tight binding, it can slide out because it's like all slippery and laminated. So, you know, a bookmark for every book is what I like to say. The next one is a cool one. I bought it like a local, I don't know how you describe it. It's like shops that have stuff, and you go and you shop and you like eat. I don't know how to describe it, but I bought it, and it's like, you know, the cool like library, old library, like due date card that you would get. And I don't use it ever because it's wood and it's a weird thickness, and I just never find that it works out for me, ever. But I like it, so I keep it. Sorry if the angle changed, I just knocked the camera. I just knocked the camera again. What the heck is wrong with me? The next two are a similar breed, and I believe I bought them both when I used to work at a bookstore. One says Eat, Play, Meow. The other says Carpe Diem. I use these bookmarks all the time. I'm trash for these bookmarks. They're pretty good thicknesses, and as you can see, the tassels are gone. I'm doing a tour of my bookmarks. I didn't know you could do that with your tripod. I never even thought about that. Isn't that impressive? $12. Well, no, I just like didn't think that like
Wow. Fancy.
Right?
Okay, well, I'm just gonna find a recipe and you come down whenever.
Okay. Now we just kind of start the heavy flow of library bookmarks that I keep, because if you don't get free library bookmarks, are you doing the library right? Like, come on. I didn't even know I had this one. Never used that one. I've used that one a fair amount. I have double of those. Don't know how that happened. This one has holes in it. That's how often I've had this. That's how long I've had this and how often I've used it. This is another old but classic. This one is an ugly one that I keep. Don't know why. And this is a NASA one because, fun fact, I used to live in Brevard County, which is where the Space Center is. A really, really cool one is this one with Braille on it that says reading is for everybody. Again, the lady that I used to live with that used to travel a lot that got me the really cool bookmarks, she used to be blind and she went to an event and they had it and she got it for me because she knows, again, how much I love reading. And as you can see, it says Brevard County. But yeah, pretty cool. Love that one. Get into the weird ones now that I don't use but I keep. I know I have more of these, but I have a couple of these leaf ones that you like put in the crevice of the spine of a book, and you can either put it like in the top or like in the middle center page of the book. These are impractical, but they're cute. There is this really cool one that, again, the blind lady got for me, where you like can like put it over the page of a book and like know exactly where you were on the page. And I've never used it. I've never used this one. This is one of the ones I've never used, just because this format isn't quick. It isn't easy. It isn't like, maybe if I was reading something very intense and like I needed to know what was going on at all times, maybe I would, but it's just not practical, my dudes. Just not practical. Then we get into the really impractical ones that I used to use but I don't anymore, because I have a thing called a value for my time, and these just fall out of books. So I have several of these that are these long stringy things that don't stay in books. The beads on this pink one, stunning. We love her. This little yellow one, so cute. This orange and like black one, adorable. But I don't use them because they're not practical. They never stay in books. Maybe I would use this one with like the flat like ribbon because it would probably stay in more. I should also go for a paper one that doesn't slip and slide out of my hands. So that is all, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know some of the favorite ones you saw in this video. What did you like? What were you shocked to see? I don't know, maybe this is weird and nerdy and no one cares and no one will watch it because it's bookmarks. But I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope I shall see you in the next one. All right, bye.